All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, my fellow miners. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell, and you can get alerted to my how to mine videos as soon as they come out. So today I want to talk about Veles. It is restoring online privacy, and I'm going to talk about how to mine it. I'm just going to do a brief overview here before I get into the mining part. Like I said, restoring online privacy. Veles Core is an open source software project that aims to help the people of internet to retain their freedom of access to information and to improve privacy of the communications over the internet by building services such as a decentralized VPN with multi-hop support. So what is a VPN? A VPN is a virtual private network. You may or may not have heard of it. I pulled up an example here on Wikipedia, and you can read about it here. Extends a private network across a public network. It enables users to send and receive data across shared or public networks as if their computing devices were directly connected to the private network. So you can see here the physical channel, local network, public network, internet, local network to the server. A virtual private network skips over the public and goes right to the server. So you're going right to the server. There's no middle person, and it's highly secure. So moving on. Over a decade development in the blockchain technology has brought humanity significant advancements in building distributed and centralized systems. However, current internet connection and anonymization services are mostly either commercial services or based on volunteer networks. To fill the gap and provide secure, trustless solution, we've taken advantage of this technology to accomplish our goal by building economically self-supporting and eventually self-governing network, significantly more resistant to a disruption or to attempts to one's privacy violation by a third party, such as an oppressive government. Okay, moving on. Innovative network to provide the environment to best fit the needs of a decentralized VPN and other privacy restoring decentralized services. We have built a custom blockchain and masternode network aimed at robustness, security, and reliability. And you can read more about that when you get a chance. Funding and launch, no developer, pre-mine or no ICO, or any type of fundraising. First block of Veles chain was mined November 6, 2018. Amount of this block was 50,000 VLS, 2% of the maximum supply, which was used for coin swap for early adopters, which were part of the early test phase. Started with slow proof of work phase with low block rewards and full proof of work reward stage after block 50,000 by VCIP01 activation, which was publicly announced in advance. To support development of the project in the initial stages, a development fund receives decreasing portion of the block reward from 5% to 0% in 5 years, currently at 3.7%. We believe that should be enough to grow this project to self-sustained phase. Besides the dev fund, we use open community funding model based on donations to specific crowdfunding proposal. They use a sane economic model. Solid monetary policy plays an important role to ensure stored value of VLS for the long term. Unlike in traditional proof-of-work systems, on Veles network is not possible to mine low-cost coins by getting a full block reward with low hash rate on one of algorithms, thanks to dynamic block rewards based on hash rate. We have decided to use our concept linear decreasing halving frequency to prevent unnecessary long inflation period during the proof of work launch, but preserves long steady supply rate. This ensures correct supply curve and inflation rate with store value in mind. Over 50% of max supply will reach in 2 years and over 70% within 5 years. So you can read more about this in their white paper. It's getting into the technical aspects of the project. I'm just going to do a brief overview today. open governments. Last but not least of our most important goals is it's to give away the full control of project development and management to the hands of decentralized organization controlled fairly by all of the network participants. Already now everyone is able to participate in the Veles Core development, and we listen closely to community feedback. You can read more about that when you get a chance, a little bit of a taste of their open governments. The main currency feature, proof of work, multi-algorithmic mining enables the network to be secured by a large number of miners with different devices such as GPU rigs or ASICs, which in our opinion improves the network decentralization and reward distribution. To complement multi-algo proof of work, we're already working on a proof of stake implementation as an additional consensus algorithm. Okay, so it uses a multi-algorithmic proof of work script, Lyra2Z, the SHA256D, X16R, X11, NIST5. Looks like they're also working on a proof of stake. So all these things, masternode, proof of stake, proof of work, the multi-algorithmic proof of work technique or programs they're using, all take part in decentralizing the project, which is a good thing. So here's their master nodes. You can read more about that. Dynamic proof of work rewards based on hash rate automatically adjusted after each halving check interval to get closer to the ideal supply release model. Dynamic block reward halvings based on amount of circulating supply released since the last halving. Dynamic block spacing enables blocks to be mined steadily, even if some proof of work algorithms would have low or no hash rate by adapting to the situation. Dynamic block reward shares, increasing masternode reward 5 to 60% in 5 years. Now it's 19.3% to compensate proof of work halvings, decreasing dev reward, and all that is part of their emissions schedule. Okay, so here's the wallet. Links here. And some other links here, frequently asked questions. It's always good to check out the frequently asked questions. It says, what is Veles? Veles is a consensus network that aims to implement decentralized VPN. Who controls? How does it work? When was it created? How is it funded? How can I get coins? And the mission. So you can read that in more in depth when you get a chance. Let's go to the coin specs. So the coin supply is very low. One of the lowest projects that I've seen, only 2.5 million coins. Block time 2 minutes. Masternode collateral, supported algorithms, dev address. In case you want to donate, I guess. Here's the reward system. 5 Veles per block. Masternode reward, etc. Next halving. Check 46,626 blocks. Epic supply reached 29% of minimum 80%. Veles has own custom dynamic nonlinear halvings. So here you can click on that. That's going to be a little bit more technical than I want to get into right now. But if you're interested in learning and checking it out, here's a link to it here. Here's some exchanges. You can buy them on if you'd like. And let's see, there's a roadmap. You can see what they've done and what they plan on doing in the future. I'm not going to go over it all. It's pretty lengthy, but something you might want to check out when you get a chance. So here, if you want, this is why you need to read this when you get a chance, because they're talking about proof of stake launch have been suspended due to multiple vulnerabilities discovered by Veles blockchain research team in all current proof of stake implementations. As our priority is to ensure safe and smooth network operation, we have decided to postpone proof of stake launch until our team develop a sufficiently secure consensus algorithm as an alternative to the current proof of stake design. So that proof of stake that I mentioned before is going to be suspended for right now. Looks like they're working on it. VPN integration stage. And it has check marks for what they've done. And Q1 2020 is the DVPN launch stage. Transition period for all NASA nodes to enable VPN. Network official launch of DVPN for a public use during Q1. So it looks like they're going to launch their decentralized virtual private network this quarter, or at least that's what they plan to do. And it looks like this is their future roadmap of what they want to do in the future. And you can go over that when you get a chance. It goes all the way up to 2024. Okay, here's the team. Veles is technology. However, with that, it's also much more than just bits of code and elaborate algorithms. It's a community. It's an organically grown network of individuals assembling a set of core principles, beliefs, visions, and ideas, collaborating together to develop Veles. We are, at the end of the day, a collective human beings coming together, inputting our various energies, resources, talents, and visions. Some of us are expert coders, ethical hackers. Others are good in managing community, web development, and more. As a reminder, often in tech and crypto realms, individuals are known by their nicknames more than their own names. So typically you see this in cryptocurrency projects. A lot of people with not really any kind of picture, but or even a name. But here's a description of some of the developers and people associated with the project. You can read about them when you get a chance. You can read about them more in depth. And here's some resources: masternode guide, exchanges, mining pools, external services, crowdfunding. So here are the mining pools here. It depends on what algorithm you're using. So I'm going to be using Lyra 2Z and on Zerg pool. I'll get to that in a minute. Here's the wallet. You want to get the wallet. They have it. Let's see if I can find it here. Wait for it to come up. So this talks about the wallet. Secure, built on trustless model. Your private keys never need to leave your browser. Wallet anywhere. Quick access to online wallet where you only have access to your own private keys. Open source, etc. And trying to find the Windows. Let's see. Let's go back to the home page. So here it talks about this, again, the circulating supply right off the bat. Okay, here's the wallet. Download wallet. Here's the Linux wallet. And the Windows wallet. This is what I was looking for. Sorry about the delay. And this is what I did. Downloaded the 64-bit wallet. Windows wallet. All right, let's get going on how to mine it. We know about the project a little bit. And again, check it out more in depth. Here are their social media links here and their white papers up here. And, or you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and get it there. Okay, so I'm going to go over to Zerg Pool, Lyra2Z, VLS for Veles, and here it pumps out your command line generator here. So here's your command line. You're going to copy and paste that into your miner. So I'm using T-Rex, CUDA 9.1. Add group. And you're going to go down here to T-Rex. Click on that. And use whatever one you want. I use 9.1. And copy and paste it into here. Group name. I usually do the name of the project, Veles. The pool and what I'm using for a miner, T-Rex 9.1 on Zerg Pool. And here is the command line here. -A means algorithm, Lyra2Z, stratum and port, mine.zergpool.com 4553. And my wallet, obviously you want to replace that with your wallet address. And C means what you're mining, Veles, VLS. And I'll have all this information in the description part of the video. Let's go to my rig and I'll show you that it's working properly. And here you can see I'm getting shares and the command line is working properly. And that's about it. So let me know, are you mining this? Have you mined it? Have you heard of the project? Do you own it? I'd be curious to know. Please leave it in the comment section. If you have a project you want me to look into as well, please let me know. Let me save you the time of doing all this work, and I can give you the command line, and you can be on your way mining really quickly. And also, please subscribe, like, and share. I'd appreciate it. And I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, so let me know what you think about that. Give me some feedback on it. What kind of giveaways do you like?